So this is a picture of me from last year where I was skinny as fuck. I had no muscle and I only weighed 110 pounds. And I had bad genetics because in the past I tried to bulk up. I had tried to put on muscle and gain size, but I couldn't do it because I had a super fast metabolism that didn't allow me to gain weight, bro. I had no muscle on me, and basically in my whole family, no one has ever really built a muscular physique. But now I weigh over 145 pounds and I've actually built a physique that I'm proud of. You know, I've definitely put on some muscle compared to before. And that's why I made this video, to show you the best way to bulk up, to put on muscle, to get jacked, even if you have bad genetics. Step one is to track your calories. And this is crucial if you want to put on muscle, bro. Especially if you're skinny and you have a super fast metabolism, you need to be eating a lot of calories. And most people think that they are. Like, I used to think back when I was skinny, when I was eating 3 big meals a day, I thought I was hitting my calorie goal. But when I started tracking my food, it turned out I was only eating like 2,000 calories a day when I knew I should have been eating at least 3,000 calories. And that's a problem that everyone has. They don't know how much food they're actually eating, bro. So that's why it's so important for you to start tracking your calories, bro. And it's so simple, bro. Go to Amazon, go to Walmart, buy yourself a kitchen scale and start tracking every single thing that goes into your body, bro. I know it might get boring, it might get dry, it might become obsessive or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Just go track your food, track the rice, the chicken, the beef that you eat, everything, bro. Put it on the scale and then get a calorie tracking app like Chronometer or MyFitnessPal and put the meals that you eat into the app so that it knows how much calories you're eating, bro. And then make sure to hit your calorie goal every single day, because that's the only way that you're gonna bulk up and gain weight and gain size. Step two is to train hard as fuck. And the reason that this is so important is because you need to be training the muscle to absolute failure if you want to grow, because the muscle needs tension. And when you're training hard in the gym and you're pushing to failure to the point that you can't even do one more rep, that's when the real muscle will start to come in, bro. You need to be training hard, and most people don't do this, bro. Most people are training to mild discomfort and they're not actually pushing themselves to failure. And that's what you need if you want to build the muscle. So one cue that I want to give you right now sounds a little weird, might be a little too over the top, but basically when you're doing your exercise and it starts to get hard, you got to tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna do 3 more reps or my mom will die, bro. Just say that in your mind. Obviously it's not true, but make yourself believe that it's true, so then you can really push yourself to get 3 more reps, bro. Just imagine that. Imagine your mother's in front of you and there's a gun held to her head and the guy that has her there says 3 more reps or she will die. And I'm telling you, this is what's going to motivate you to do more reps, to apply more attention on the muscle so that you can actually grow. Because you can do anything you want, bro. You can have the worst diet, get no sleep, have a fucked up recovery, but if you train hard in the gym, you're still gonna put on muscle, because that's what truly matters. And you could have the perfect diet, you could have perfect recovery, perfect sleep, perfect health, but if you don't train hard in the gym, then you're just not going to build a muscle. Step 3 is to prove them wrong. And what I mean by this is that everyone that doubted you, everyone that said that you can't build muscle, that you're gonna stay small forever and you're always gonna be skinny, bro, just tell yourself that you're going to prove them wrong. And this is more of a mentality thing, but bro, once you implement this mindset, you're never gonna quit. You're never gonna quit the gym. You're never gonna stop training hard, because you have it within you to prove them wrong, to prove everyone who didn't believe in you. To everyone who said you couldn't do it, you're going to prove them wrong, and you're going to show them that you can build muscle, that you can get jacked, and you can do it better than anyone else ever could. And then once you build that muscle, after a few months, after a year, then you can look in their face and kind of smile and be like, damn, look what I did, bro. You doubted me. You thought I couldn't do it. And now look at me. Now I'm big as fuck. Now you're the one complimenting me. And I know this because it happened exactly to me. I remember one time my friend, I told him that I was trying to go to the gym and build muscle and get jacked and bulk up. I told him all of this and he didn't believe me, bro. He said, oh, why are you going to the gym every day, bro? You're still looking small. And I remember feeling bad about that. That actually made me feel bad, and I kind of felt like I wanted to quit. But instead, I just used it as more motivation. I just told myself that I'm going to prove him wrong, that I'm going to build muscle, I'm going to get jacked. And now this year, he's the one complimenting me, saying I'm looking good, saying I look jacked, my arms are getting big while he still looks skinny as fuck. So that just makes me feel better on the inside. And I know that you can do the same exact thing. Just tell yourself that you're going to prove them wrong. And by the way, if you want one-to-one fitness coaching where I will walk you step by step on how to build your dream physique, then click the link down below and we can get that set up for you. And step 4 is to avoid instant gratification. Because if you have bad genetics, then you need every single advantage that you can get. And if you want to build a good physique, you need to be locked in on every area of life. I'm talking sleep, diet, recovery, everything, bro. You need to be locked in. You got to be avoiding instant gratification as well. You got to be avoiding the bad habits like video games and scrolling and porn and all these bad habits, bro. You have to be avoiding them because these will only backtrack your progress. They will only make you worse. And like I said, you need every single advantage, bro. So quit these bad habits, these habits that give you this instant pleasure, that make you feel good in the moment, but then just make you feel worse later on. And don't stay up late. Don't be scrolling. Don't pick your phone up when you wake up first in the morning. Like all of that's just a waste of time and it's just instant gratification. And this is what's going to hold you back from building a physique that you're actually proud of, from building that muscle and getting jacked, bro. I'm telling you, I had to quit all of that. I remember I first started going to the gym like 3 years ago and I started to like want to get into it, get consistent, but I was doing all these bad habits. I was staying up all night, scrolling, eating junk food, and I was not locked in, bro. And then I ended up quitting because I had no willpower. I had no discipline because of all these bad habits. And the same thing is going to happen to you if you don't quit it, bro. But I know that it's possible. I know that you can. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content to help you get jacked.